The PPA just announced a new targeting rule. If you hit somebody in the face, you're going to get fined $2,500. So let's see who's going to be the first to get hit with the fine. Here comes Connor Garnett. Oh no! Oh! I mean, this has to hurt so bad. Pesationi just setting it up on a tee. Marcella Honus getting crushed in the head. She gets up like a champ though. What's the rule though? I mean, she got hit in the head. Is he about to get fined?
Sorry. That's a fine.
Or I mean, like, because she's cool with it, like they don't fine her? That one was by accident. This one was on purpose.
And
This was to end the match. Hayden fires a shot at Wyatt Stone, clips him in the shoulder.
close to the targeting rule, but we knew
Brendan French is like, that's targeting.
what happened. He got it in on match point, and
What's crazy is Don Stanley is like, no, that hit him in the shoulder, so that doesn't count. Could you imagine? I mean, first off, look, he like raises himself up to get caught in the shoulder. Obviously to avoid it getting him in the face. But had that hit him in the face, what? They're going to say that doesn't count? That's absurd to me. Look, if you want to fine him, I mean, I don't think I'm a fan of that either. But if they are not going to count that shot, that would be crazy. So I don't think any fines are coming in. Also makes you wonder, what if Wyatt Stone reacted just like Marcella? And he's like, you're going to have to give me $2,000, Hayden. Like, how do we know if it's an accident or not? Obviously, this one was on purpose. But it's kind of funny that one was by accident, got someone in the head. This one was completely on purpose, just missed the head. So does that mean it has to have two factors? It was on purpose and hit him in the head? I mean, how do we know if somebody did it on purpose? What's crazy is this weekend was packed with so much fun and such great moments that I completely forgot about this one by the end of the week. Welcome to the Sorry Not Sorry Pickleball Podcast. I'm your host, Chris Cali. This week, the PPA Tour is in Arizona for the Mesa Cup. This was such a great weekend for pickleball. I'm so excited to get into this one. These matches were so great. We might look back and say that these were the best of the year. We had gold medal matches going 5 games. We had some crazy upsets. Let's go ahead and get into this one. But before we do, if you guys wouldn't mind, real quick, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel in case you're not already. Share this episode with your pickleball friends. And also leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you thought about this weekend. And with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into this week's episode.
This is the new and improved forgiveness. Forgiveness is more than saying sorry. I'm sorry. Forgiveness.
I'm not sorry I took the money.
This is your weekly reminder to go check out pickleballcentral.com. Pickleball Central has everything pickleball related. You're always going to need new pickleballs. You're always going to need new overgrips. Every now and then you might need some new shoes or a new paddle. Well, guess what? You only have to go to one place to get all of that. If you already know what pickleballcentral.com is, you still should go take a look because they have something new every single week. Looks like now they got this new head gravity paddle. My first legit pickleball paddle was a head. So this is somewhat near and dear to my heart. They even have Holbrook paddles that just came in a little while ago. But let's be real, the best paddle in the game right now has got to be Proton. It's, as the kids say, goated. So no matter what you're looking for, go take a look right now. Head on over to pickleballcentral.com. And when you check out, make sure that you use promo code SNS0225. That's SNS0225, 02 for the month, 25 for the year. Every month that does change. So if it's March right now while you're watching this, it's going to be 0325. So once again, head on over to pickleballcentral.com. Use promo code SNS0225. All right, let's start with women's doubles. We're going to jump right to the gold medal match. Once again, we've got the girlies. Anna Bright and Rachel Rohrabacher taking on Anna Leigh Waters and Catherine Parenteau. Real quick, before we get into that match, let's talk about this quarterfinal match real quick. This was the point of the weekend. The most amazing play, a whiff from Anna. And then between the legs, we're still going. Keep it alive. Anna pops it up. Great D from Rachel. Comes in, fires. That's in the net. They pull it off. Oh my gosh. Anna Bright with the big whiff. Just stands there through the legs, waving her arms around to get to the left. How do they win that point? My goodness. Play of the year, potentially. Well, let's get back to the gold medal match now. So here we go. It's 1-1 early on in game one. Check this out. Anna Leigh Waters dropping it in. We're up at the kitchen. Here we go. That's off the net. We're going to go sharp angle and then ATP bags Anna Bright. Early lead, 2-1. It's 2-4 here now, and Anna Bright's going to get some revenge. With the Ernie, gets Catherine Parenteau in the leg. 6-4 now, and then Rachel up by 2. Drop in. Rachel just starts firing. Hitting angles cross court. That one's up for Catherine. Tough get. Anna Leigh Waters gets that one. Big lob right on the line. Lob back. Overhead from Anna Bright. Trying to keep them back. Right on the line. Great precision. Look at Anna Bright going hard. Gets it to 7-4. So they've got game point. 10-4. Huge lead for Anna and Rachel. And look at this. Firefight. Let's go. Popped up. Right on the line almost. Anna Bright. Big overhead. Anna Leigh Waters. Catherine Parenteau. Got to play some defense. Keeping it alive except for right there. Anna Bright hits an overhead winner. They take game one, 11-4. Look who it is. It's Sign Lady. She is back. Go Anna Leigh. So game two, Parenteau and Waters down by 1. It's 5-6. Catherine going to drive middle. Drop the next ball. Up at the kitchen. And you just know with this rivalry here, it's like, let's just wait for them to just start banging back and forth. Let's go. Here it comes. Yes. Catherine Parenteau speeds up again. So does Anna Leigh Waters. Let's go. Firing away. Who's going to come out on top? Oh my gosh, what a get. Catherine Parenteau just popping it up, and Anna Bright hits it in the net. Anna Leigh, Catherine Parenteau tie it up at 6. So here we go. It's game point for Catherine and Anna Leigh on 10-6. Anna Bright firing away, trying to keep her and Rachel in this big overhead. Keeps them alive. They get the serve back. Sign Lady trying to help all she can. This guy's contemplating all his life decisions right in this moment. So it's 8-10 here. Anna Bright and Rachel trying to get this a little bit closer. And look at this. Rachel going at Catherine Parenteau. Just cross court. Firefight. That's out. 9-10. 1-point game. So the girlies looking to tie this, try to force some extra pickle here in game two. Look at this. Anna Bright with the Ernie, but leaves the court wide open. Parenteau and Waters, chance to close this second game out. So here we go, game point. Trying to tie this match up 1 game apiece if they could pull this off. Rachel hits it long. So Parenteau and Waters take this one 11-9. So here we go, game 3. Very early on, it's 0-0. Rachel gonna give a wide open angle. Catherine Parenteau hits the ATP. 5-3 here in game 3. Drop in from Anna Bright. Trying to get it in. Can't quite do it. Stuck back on D. Good read of the angle. And look at that in the net. Anna Rachel get it to 6-3. And look at this, 7-point difference. It's game point for game 3. 10-3. Rachel firing away. Catherine fires. So does Anna Leigh Waters. Let's go. Anna Bright taking over in the middle. Everything is gotten. Back on the baseline is Catherine and Anna Leigh Waters. Trying to drop one in. That's too high. Look at this drive from Anna Leigh Waters. Gets it done. They keep themselves alive. So another chance. It's 10-5 now. Rachel drops it in. Gets there. Nice angle from Anna Leigh. She goes middle and fires at Rachel. But Anna Bright is covering, poaching. Rachel with the finish. They go up 2-1. They're 1 game away from another upset against the number 1 seed. So it's 5-4 here in game 4, just a 1-point game. Parenteau and Waters looking to extend it. ATP from Rachel Rohrabacher. Anna Bright's there to clean it up. So Anna Bright and Rachel got the lead here, 6-5, looking to extend it. The drop in off the net screws them up. 2-point lead now, 7-5. So 1 point game. It's 6-7. Parenteau and Waters looking to tie this thing up. Parenteau drops it in. Leigh Waters. Look at this. She's going to come in, take a ball out of the middle. Ties it up at 7. Sign lady has put the sign down. She's praying now. She's like, please, please let them win, please. 7-7 game. Anna Bright and Rachel serving, looking to extend the lead. The thing is, Leigh Waters, one of the most clutch players out there, and one of the best overheads out there, except right there. Just completely misses it. Anna and Rachel take the lead 8-7. Let's see this one more time. What happened? 1 point game here, 7-8. Anna Leigh and Catherine looking to tie it. Here's another fun point. Great rally. We'll start with some dinking. It's kind of rare with this matchup. Nonetheless, we got some. Going to Catherine a whole lot, which obviously you do. And then they surprise Leigh Waters, but then she gets the party started off the net. Uh-oh. We're still going. Anna Bright back on D, popping it up. Leigh Waters with the softest overhead. I think she's scared she's going to miss it again. Catherine Parenteau back to Dinkin. Goes middle. Cross court. Rachel starts it up and gets it done. Hold them off. So 8-7 for Anna and Rachel. I mean, this crowd is electric. That's what made this weekend so fun. Almost every single day was packed. Look at this point right here, just playing defense, trying to get up to the kitchen. Here we go. Soften it up. And then the lob taken out of the air right at Rachel. Catherine, Leigh Waters getting pumped. Great shot, Catherine. She just had that one ready to go.
This crowd is in it. Let's go, Pickleball.
That lady in the purple is so pumped. Yes, yes, yes. We're tied up at 8 now. This is getting intense. Look at Leigh Waters coming in, getting clutch. They take the lead 9-8. And then on 9-8, look at this shot from Anna Bright. Just misses. It's now game point for Leigh Waters and Catherine Parenteau. So can they get it done here? 10-8. Big drive from Catherine. Drops the next one. Leigh thought about poaching that. Got a back up overhead from Anna Bright. Dropping it in. Catherine, same thing. Still at the baseline. Nice angle from Anna Bright. Keeps them alive. Second serve. So another shot to take game 4 and tie this match up at 2 games apiece. It would send us to a 5th. Look at this, just firing away on the girlies. They're getting everything. We've got some dink in now. Calm back down. Anna Bright takes that ball in the middle. Puts them back on the baseline. Scrambling, popping it up. That bounces. Anna Bright taking that off the bounce. Nice get from Leigh Waters. Dropping that one in. Another drop. Here they come. We're up at the kitchen. Firefight. What a get from Catherine Parenteau. Uh-oh, girlies back on D. Popping it up. Oh, and that's in the net. Another missed overhead from Leigh Waters. The girlies stay alive. They've got serve now. Wow. So here we go. It's 8-10 now. Trying to come back. Anna Bright pops that one wide. Second serve. Another shot on 8-10. That's off the net. Rachel coming in. Hits that one into the net. Another chance to send this to the 5th game for Leigh Waters and Catherine Parenteau. So here we go. 10-8. Third game point. That's off the net. And Rachel making Catherine fall. A 4th game point. We'll dink a little bit to Catherine. To Rachel out wide. Throws it back in the middle. Uh-oh. Coming back in. Firing away. Gets it over. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's in the net. They did it. They're forcing a 5th game to decide who's getting the gold medal for women's doubles. Catherine Parenteau pumping the crowd up. So here we go. A 5th game. Gosh, I love this rivalry. It's so good every single time. Anybody's match here. All comes down to this. Firefight. Let's go. Scrambling. Leigh Waters with a great get. Same for Catherine. And then, oh, that's in the net. Leigh Waters and Catherine Parenteau just locked in on this 5th game. Look at this. It's 5-1. Make that 6-1. Switching sides. Looking good. So 6-1. 5-point lead for Anna, Leigh, and Catherine. Look at this. Off the net. Catherine's there. Able to get it. Dinking down the line. Goes to Rachel. Anna Bright fires away. Here we go. Oh my gosh, what a get from Catherine. Off the speed up from Rachel, and then she's the one to finish it. 7-1 now. And oh no, on 7-1, return in the net. Oh no, they're in their heads. 8-1 now. Big lead, but crowd's still pumped. I gotta get me a Phoenix Flames shirt. Arizona Drive, by the way, switched their name to the Phoenix Flames. This would be a great home stadium for them if we start doing home away games. What the heck is Pickleball Low? Is this kid time traveling from the 1990s? A puka shell necklace? And a wooden paddle? I feel like that's what they played pickleball with in the 90s. Anyways, back to the match. I can't believe this one turned into a bit of a blowout here in Game 5. It's 8-1, and make that 9-1. And on 9-1, Anna Leigh Waters just flying. They've got match point now. So here we go, match point. Catherine firing away, and Anna Leigh Waters gets it done. The number 1 seed stays on top. They do it in 5 games. What a match. This was so fun. Man, Anna, Bright, and Rachel are so close. Disappointing 5th game, but still, I mean, if this is what we're going to get every weekend at a women's doubles, I will take it. Sign Lady is everywhere. Does she just have tickets to every single seat? You know that she just feels like she was part of the reason why they won. Guys, the summer is almost here. That means tournament season is right around the corner. Do not waste your money at these tournaments and go 0-2. You got to start drilling. So what's the best way to drill? It's going to be with Aim It Pickleball. Aim It Pickleball is this green square that sits on a tripod. You put it on the court, and you can basically manipulate it to be at whatever angle you choose. And the idea is that you just hit the ball through it. It's very simple, but it gives you something to aim for. And it's a lot more true to how you would play pickleball. You know, when you're drilling a shot, are you going to just try to hit a spot in the ground? Or are you going to try to hit it at a certain angle in a certain space in the air? If you spend any time drilling, you got to make sure that you're getting the most return on your investment of time. And so you could use this if you're a pro. You could use this if you do a few tournaments throughout the year. You could even use this if you're just drilling to get better at rec play. You could work on any shot. I use it to work on my drops, my drives, even work on my dinks and my serves. Any shot you want to work on, Aim It Pickleball is going to help you out with that. So head on over to aimitpickleball.com. Go get yourself one of these training tools. And when you do, make sure you use promo code SORRY. That's SORRY. Use promo code SORRY on your checkout. That'll give you a little discount. Once again, you can get this at aimitpickleball.com. Go look into it. And when you go get yourself one, use promo code SORRY. All right, next up, we've got men's doubles. Let's go to this quarterfinal match for Ben Johns and his new partner, Gabe Tardio. They're taking on Tyler Loong and Connor Garnett. Many people are saying that this was one of the best matches of the weekend, so let's get into it. So here we go, game 1. Let's get us started. Ben no longer playing with Colin. He's got Gabe Tardio. Is Gabe Tardio good? What's he good at? He's good at this. Hands battle, let's go. It's 4-2 here. Ben Johns and Gabe Tardio down by 2. But look at this, ATP with the backhand, and then cleans it up with the backhand. Here's a good example of something that you just can't imagine Colin doing. Check this point out. So we'll start with some dinking off the net. Look at this. Just there, sitting on the backhand, ready to go. But here's where it's going to get tricky. Watch this. Middle ball. Uh-oh, who's getting that? Thankfully, they get the point tied up at 4, but it is a little bit of a vision into the future that they got to figure that out. Here we go, tied up at 4. Garnett and Loong serving. Look at this. Tyler Loong going hard. So is Connor Garnett. Hits the winner. Take the lead, 5-4. Connor Garnett starting to feel it. Look at this, shake and bake. Gets it to 6-4. Who's getting the middle ball on 4-6? Nobody is. Here we are on 4-6. Cross-court dinking. Connor Garnett. He's going to give it to Ben's backhand. Little bit too sharp. Here in a second, an ATP. Ben's there for the next one. Still alive, dropping it in. Gets it to bounce. Uh-oh, Gabe Tardio. And then Ben finishes. 7-7 now. Look at this. Burt from Tyler Loong. 7-7 here. Connor Garnett and Tyler Loong trying to take the lead. Ben rolling to the middle. Going to Connor. We've got Dinkin. Cross court. Back and forth. He goes middle. You know they're just going to go middle a ton. Connor going to Gabe. When's the party going to get started? ATP, there we go. Gabe's there. Ben's there. Wow, what a save. Here we go. Back on D, trying to drop it in. Back up at the kitchen. Dinkin firing away. Oh, and Ben able to take that one off the net. Wait a minute. Look at that guy in the back. See him behind Ben? Is he wearing a Callie Joe Smith braid or is that his actual hair? 7-7 still, and look how impressive this is. Tyler can't get it over. But look at this kick. Wow. What was that, like 3 or 4 kicks in a row? Nice job, Tyler. We are still tied up at 7. We just keep having the craziest rallies here. We'll start with some Dinkin. Connor Garnett, the 2-way roll. Look at this. Just great defense. Driving it. Dropping it. Back up at the kitchen. Gabe speeds it up again. Here we go. Connor Garnett getting everything. So is Tyler. Back to Dinkin. Going to Connor. And then Tyler fires again. Oh, and that's off the net. Tyler just on his knees, like begging the pickleball universe to let something go his way. Look at that split. Oh my gosh. Still tied up at 7. Finally, the shake and bake gets them the lead. We're tied up at 8, and look at this. The running Ernie from Connor Garnett. Second serve now. Ben dropping it in. He's going to dink over to Connor Garnett. Don't hit it too wide. You're going to regret it, Ben. Watch this. He's going to set him up in a second. And Connor Garnett hits the 2-way with dinks, with drives. And he's going to gift us with the 2-way ATP. Tyler Loong is there to finish it. So we're tied up at 8. We'll jump in this rally here at the kitchen. We got some dinking going on. Connor Garnett fires away. Let's go. Hands battle. Nice dig. Another good one. Tyler's there. Here they come. Back up at the kitchen. Fires away again. Getting everything. Ben's frustrated. 9-8 now for Garnett and Tyler Loong. And look at that in the net. They got game point. 8-10 now. Gabe and Ben looking to take over. And look at that. The overhead eaten up by Connor Garnett. He's on fire. Until he does that. In the net. So it's 9-10 now. Here we go, 9-10. Ben and Gabe looking to tie it. The backhand poke. Ben is so pumped. On 10-10. After a lot of dinking, the poke from Ben gets it done. They take the lead. They've got game point now. So here we go. Can they pull off game 1? Tyler Loong puts it down the middle. 10-11 now. Look at this. Ben in the middle taking over. That's long. So we're tied up at 11 now. We've got Dinkin. Gabe on the right side. Lots of forehand dinks. Ben scrambling, gets back. Gabe thought about speeding up. He said, no, I'll play it safe, and then hits that one long. Wow, so Connor Garnett and Tyler Loong have game point now. 12-11. And on 12-11, game point. Tyler Loong coming in with the poke. Gets it done. They take game 1. So game 2, 1-1. Look at that. Eats up the body bag. So game 2, it's 8-5. Check this out. ATP. Ben's there for the next. He's got to keep going. Getting everything back over. Tyler Loong killing it. Back to Dinkin. The Scorpion doesn't work. So it's 9-5 now. But look at this. They come back. It's 8-9. Make that 9-9. We're tied up here in game 2. So Garnett and Loong have a chance to get to a game point. Look at this. Ben firing away. Big overhead from Gabe. Big one from Ben. Another. They call it out. If that's out, they have match point. If that's in, the ball is going back to Ben and Gabe. The challenge looks like that's in. And so since it was in, Ben and Gabe able to get to a game point, and the missed ATP lets them win game 2. We're headed to game 3. So game 3, Garnett and Loong looking to tie it. It's 2-3 here. Come in. Gabe firing away. Goes soft, slows it down. Back to Dinkin. Cross court, firing is Connor Garnett. Hands battle. My goodness! Let's go! Okay, keep going. Oh, I cannot take this anymore. This is crazy. This is what you hope for in a pickleball match. Back on D. Oh, and can't drop it in. That's probably the best rally of the match right there. Tied up at 3. Connor Garnett and Tyler Loong looking to take the lead. Connor Garnett is just all over the place. Look at that. Tyler Loong is like, I'll just let you take everything. So 9-5 here. Ben and Gabe finally starting to pull away. Ben John speeds up. Look at the scorpion from Tyler Loong. So it's 6-9 here, 3-point game. Connor Garnett and Tyler Loong able to get into a 2-point game off the missed Ernie from Ben. 9-7. Ben goes right at the body of Tyler Loong. Gets it to a match point. So here we go. Can they pull it off, or can Connor Garnett and Tyler Loong fight them off? Firefight. Connor Garnett puts it through the middle. Still alive. Another chance for match point. Tyler and Connor trying to keep it alive. We're dinking. Going middle. Ben gets it started off the net. Gabe finishes. Connor Garnett hits it in the net. And that means Ben and Gabe are moving on to the semifinals. What a match. So they end up making their way to the gold medal match. And look who they're taking on, Anderi Daescu and Christian Alshon. Very interesting because Daescu and Alshon actually beat Ben Johns, who teamed up with Hayden Patriquin at Tucson 2 weeks ago. And then in the finals, they beat Gabe and JW Johnson. Here we go, game 1. Let's get into it. Watch this. Ben Johns. Oh, right at Christian Alshon. So 4-3 here. Alshon and Daescu with the lead. Christian Alshon getting so hyped. Coming in. Puts it through the middle. 5-6 here. The drop in from Gabe. We're only seeing Ben and Gabe. There they are. Okay. Now we see all 4 players. The speed up from Gabe in the middle. That's off the net. Christian Alshon with the ATP. They are crushing it here in game 1. It's 10-5, game point. That's in the net. They take game 1. Game 2. It's 1-0 here. Gabe just can't quite play as well as he needs to be. Taking middle balls there. Not good. Although he is capable. Probably shouldn't. Got to leave that to Ben. And then look at this. In the net, he wants to throw his paddle so bad. Very next point. I think Gabe's in his head. Look at this. In the net. Can't even hit the ball back to them without hitting the net. Next point after that. I mean, strategy. Just hit it to Gabe. He's going to hit it in the net. He's tight. So 4-0. Anderi and Christian just looking so good. Look at this. Anderi backing up and then backing in. Gets it to 5-0. Ben and Gabe cannot figure this out. Look at this. They basically just give up midpoint. 6-0. 8-0. And now it's starting to get to Ben. Missed return. Oh, no. 9-0. Drive to Gabe. Next ball. Right past him. Wow. We are 1 point away from a pickle. So a chance for them to get a point here. Look at the crowd. They're getting hyped for him. They're like, please, get a point. Come on. So here we go. 0-10. Gabe hits the drop. We're dinking. They're going to Gabe. They know he is tight. He is nervous. He feels the pressure. That's off the net once. Off the net twice. Back to Dinkin. Colin Johns would be freaking out right now. Another net cord. Oh, my gosh. I wish Colin was like on the sideline. And that's deep. 1-10. So here we go. Game point for Christian Alshon and Anderi Daescu. Christian so bumped, just screaming in their face. So game 3. Here we go. Gabe Tardio. Great speed up. Bags Christian Alshon. Gotta love that. So it's 4-5 here. Daescu and Alshon down by a point, looking to tie it up. Look at this. Christian Alshon so pumped. Screaming. Getting hype. 5-5 now. Christian Alshon playing the left. Drop in from Gabe. He's ready for the speed up.
Alshon goes right at Tardio and a big roar with it. How much time do you give the partnership for Johnson Tardio? Like a pyramid?
Yes!
Look at this. The crowd is
booing Christian Alshon.
For yelling.
They're like, shut up, dude. We want Gabe to win. Oh, I love it. You just know that Christian's like, you know what? Now that I'm starting to win golds, I think people are going to start liking me. And then this happens.
The crowd is booing Christian Alshon for yelling at Gabe here.
It's 5-6 here. After a lot of dinking. Speed up from Ben. Firefight. Slowed back down. Who's going to speed it back up? Going middle to middle to middle. Ben speeds up again. Let's go. Anderi Daescu. Wow. Great hands. Gabe not getting any help from Ben, but he's going to go to his partner, Jessie Irvin. She's going to coach him up. Look at this.
Meanwhile, Jessie Irvin coaching up Gabe here. I mean, that's...
I believe in you. I believe in you. Wow. That's getting me pumped up. Let's go, Gabe. I believe in you too. Could you imagine how much it would just help Gabe if Ben would just say this for once? Something's got to happen because look at this. It's 8-9 and Anderi Daescu is there. We're tied up at 9. And then look at this. Out wide the ATP. Anderi down the middle. They take the lead. 10-9. Match point. I'm not going to lie. They're getting great at the chest bump. Look at that. Clean. So match point. 10-9. Gabe taking the middle balls. Look at that. That's a chest bump with the ball from Ben. So they end up tying it up at 10. Looking to take the lead. The counter down the middle. I believe in you, Gabe. You can do this. And so game point for Gabe Tardio and Ben. That's wide. Wow, we're going to game 4. So game 4, it's 3-2 here. Gabe Tardio is locked in. He's just ready for the counter. Ready? Pow. They get it to 4-2, and then look at him here. Gets it done, 5-2. So it's 5-2 here. This is an interesting point. Check this out. Off the net, and then looks like it hits the bar. That's a replay. Ben's like, no. That bounced twice. Let's take a look. So hits the net here. One bounce, and then does it hit the bar first or the ground? It looks like it hits the ground first. I don't know why this takes so much explaining from Ben. You would think that they would get it. Now the referee on the left is trying to explain this to the replay team. Don Stanley coaching her. He's like, I believe in you. You could do this.
Here we go.
After review, the ball bounced twice before the bar call. Point.
No complaints from Alshon and Daescu.
So they get the call right. Let's go. Ben and Gabe up 9-2 here. They are starting to lock in. Look at this. Gabe back on the baseline. Ben up at the kitchen.
Oh boy.
That's popped up. Look at Alshon ducking so Anderi can get it. Now they're up at the kitchen. Trying to keep Ben back. Gabe's got to back up. Hits the angle, and that's in the net. So here come Alshon and Daescu trying to crawl back in this. And look at this. Was that a target? Is that going to be a fine? It got him in the shoulder. And so another game point here for Ben and Gabe. It's 10-5. Ben, two-y dinks. One-handed dink. In the middle, Gabe taking it. Hands battle, let's go. That's popped out wide. And so they pull it off. We're headed to a 5th game. 2 5-game matches in the same day. This is incredible. So here we go, game 5. Anderi and Christian playing great, but Ben and Gabe got all the momentum. Here we are on 1-0. Ben and Gabe up, and then middle ball. Oh, no. So 0-1 here, and look at this. Where did Ben come from? Camera didn't even catch that, but he had a flying Ernie. Sign lady loving this. Ben and Gabe looking great. It's 3-0 here. Ben, overhead, gets him to 4-0. So it's 4-2 here. Big drive from Ben. Gabe coming in. Can't quite make it up. Off the drop. The Ernie from Anderi. Christian hits that one off the net. Keeps him back, though. Another overhead. Another overhead. Good defense from Ben. They get their way back up. Here comes Gabe. Doesn't work. Trying to dink their way back to the kitchen. Goes down the line. Ben's backhand to the middle. Sped up right. Gabe. Wow, and Christian comes out on top of that one. It's 5-2 here. Trying to drop it. They get up, and look at this. Shanked. Lobs that one over Anderi. Keeps it in. Off the net. No, Ben can't get to it. 2-5 now for Alshon. That counter goes wide. Ben maybe thought about challenging that. 3-5 here, the drive from Christian. That one's wide too. 4-5 now. We've got a 1-point game. So it's tied up at 5 here in game 5. This match is so great. Look at Anderi Daescu. Hitting the back line. They take the lead 6-5. We're tied up at 6. Drive from Ben. Nice get from Gabe. Another good one. Ben, backhand stab. Look at this. ATP. Ben in the middle. Gabe drops it in. Oh, and then the counter goes long. 6-6 still. Look at this. Drive from Ben. Backdoor on Christian Alshon. They take the lead 7-6. Of course, Sign Lady's got something to say about that. 6-7. Ben, return in the net. Oh no, we're tied up at 7. Tied up at 7. Drive from Alshon. That's in the net. Gabe smacking his leg. 8-7. Trying to extend the lead. Daescu clips the back line. 2-point lead. So on 9-7, Alshon speeds up. Wow. Right down the middle. They've got match point at 10-7. This is when Ben needs to look him in the eye and say, I believe in you, Gabe. So it all comes down to this. Championship point for Daescu and Alshon. Can they pull it off against the best men's doubles player of all time? Hands battle down the middle. They do it! Christian Alshon and Daescu win another gold medal. Alshon wrapping his legs around Daescu. Oh man, how awesome. Daescu is absolutely the most impressive player. I mean, at this point, he's ranked #1 in men's doubles, and like clearly he is. He's constantly beating Ben Johns. He's got a ton of gold medals already this year. Him and Alshon are a great team. You know, when they played together in the Masters, I think everybody saw like, wow, this is going to be a really competitive team. That's going to be in the finals a lot if they stay together. Very cool to see Daescu keep proving that he could beat Ben with any partner. And I'm sure Alshon feels great because he probably felt terrible that Ben did not even consider him as a partner. Which, by the way, Ben is going to play with Andrei Daescu in 2 weeks at Cape Coral. He was supposed to play with Max Freeman, but Max Freeman wasn't signed to the UPA, and so then he had to bail on Ben. Now Max Freeman is signed, but it's too late. Ben decided to play with Andrei, which is probably a great choice. And honestly, I think when Ben plays with Andrei Daescu, that is going to really show us. You know, is it about getting the best players together, or is chemistry just like a huge factor? And this just continues to crack me up, just the wrapping the legs around, and then he bailed. He's like, oh, that was kind of weird. Christian Alshon still struggling with the crowd going against him.
Hey, first of all, everybody who was in our corner, thank you so much. I know thank you. A couple of you guys were cheering against us. I won't hold it against you. Yeah, that's all. That's all.
How does he always find a way to make me cringe? I don't forget that, okay? You guys were being mean. By the way, look at Sign Lady with a Daescu sign. Where was that during the match? She's playing both sides. You know what, Sign Lady? I was a big fan of you. I don't like how you're just cheering for both teams. You just got to sign for anybody that wins. Trying to act like she was rooting for Daescu the whole time. What kind of underwear are you wearing right now? You don't need to tell me. I just want you to think about it. On a scale of 1 to 10, how comfortable is it? If you set a 10, that means either A, you have sheath underwear, or B, you haven't even heard of sheath underwear, and you have no idea how comfortable underwear can be. If you don't know what sheath underwear is, it is the best underwear for pickleball. And not only that, it's just the best underwear to wear at any time. I'm wearing it right now and I love it. I wear it to work, I wear it to sleep, I wear it to play pickleball. It's literally the only underwear that I put on. Here's the thing that's special about it. First off, it has great material. It's made out of bamboo, which sounds weird. It's like you're wearing a tree. No, it just basically means that it's super cool. It doesn't just like sit there and soak all the sweat and just stay all wet. It's very breathable, which is important because if it's not that way, let's just say it gets a little stinky. The thing that makes sheath underwear super unique though is the isolative pouch for men. That basically just means that it has an extra pocket. Well, 2 pockets. But ladies, they have stuff for you too. You're gonna love wearing this stuff. They even just came out with socks. Like, they got a ton of stuff on here, so you guys gotta go check it out. So head on over to sheathunderwear.com, go buy yourself a few pairs, maybe even grab some socks, a sweatshirt. I got a t-shirt that I love that I wear all the time to bed. They know how to make cozy stuff. I promise you, you're gonna love it. So once again, head on over to sheathunderwear.com, use promo code SORRYNOTSORRY on your checkout. That's gonna save you a ton of money on your order. That way you can fill up your wardrobe. So once again, head on over to sheathunderwear.com and use promo code SORRYNOTSORRY on your checkout. All right, next up, we've got women's singles. We're going to start here at this semifinal match. Annalie Waters is taking on Kate Fahey. So here we go, game one. Look at this. It is 6-4. Kate Fahey looking good. Comes up to the kitchen after this shot. Doesn't even need to. That's in the net. Gets a 7-4 lead. Annalie starting to make her way back into this. It's 5-7 here. Looking to make this a 1-point game. Drop shot comes up, hits the floater down the line, gets it to 6-7. 9-7 here now. Annalie in full control. And look at this, up at the kitchen, running all over the place. Kate Fahey. Ah! Ow! That hurt my shins! Oh no! That is so abusive. Oh. So Annalie ends up taking game one. I would be so scared to paddle tap with her. Game two. It's 2-0 here. Kate Fahey. Ripping drives, comes up, tries to hit the drop shot. Oh no, in the nets. And watch what she does. Oh! She hit her head now! Ah! Oh, this like makes me want to not watch her. I love the intensity, but just stop hitting yourself, please. Look how mad she is. Get the camera off of me. Oh, I mean, the head hit is just way too far. The legs, I could understand, but oh. Annalie Waters is going to take this second game 11-4. And honestly, thank God. Because, I mean, if Kate Fahey like came back after hitting herself in the head, I just would feel a little bit worried that she'd think that maybe that was why. Not just that, but like, I don't know. I think I feel a little bit better knowing that it didn't help at all. All right, so let's move on to Sunday for the gold medal match. Annalie taking on Brooke Buckner. So here we go, game one. Look at this. Brooke Buckner with a 4-point lead, 4-0. And then she's here with the counter. Perfect spot. Gets it to 5-0. Annalie's like, I need a timeout. It's 0-7 for Annalie. This is crazy. Can Brooke Buckner take down Annalie Waters in singles? Finally, Annalie puts a point on the board. I mean, she's absolutely on fire. Look at this shot right here. Brooke Buckner cross court. So 8-4 here now for Brooke Buckner. Annalie starting to crawl back into this. So Brooke's got to hit the gas pedal, and look at that. Gets it to 9-4. And on 9-4, Brooke Buckner comes up to the kitchen. Opposite direction. Game point for her. And so on game point, up at the kitchen, backhand, in the corner. She does it. Game one goes to Brooke Buckner, 11-4. That is huge. Look at Kate Fahey giving her the side eye. Game two, Annalie down 3 points. It's 0-3 to start us off. Brooke Buckner crushing it. Back at the baseline, Brooke trying to lob one over. Gets to that, but can't get it over. So Annalie gets a point on the board. Annalie could not believe it. Look at her. You know why? She's doing the Kate Fahey approach, smacking herself. It doesn't work, Annalie. Just please don't hit your head, please. So it's 5-1 for Brooke Buckner. And look at this shot from Annalie. Gets it in there. So Brooke Buckner up 8-4 on her way. 4-point lead. Annalie coming up to the kitchen and gets past. Hits the line, 9-4. 2 points away from a gold medal. So it's 5-9 here. And look at Annalie. The smacking doesn't work, but you know what does? Getting the crowd hype. That should work. Let's see if it pays off. Crowd behind her back. 5-9. Baseline to baseline. She comes up to the kitchen. Little drop shot. And then hits a nice shot into the open space. Gets the crowd pumped. She's like, okay, that does work. That helped. 6-9 now. Annalie comes up. Goes inside out. That works. Crowd's pumped. She's loving it. Kate Fahey's like, well, I mean, look, if you really just think about it, she started smacking herself and all of a sudden she came back. So maybe you should just try that. You ever thought about hitting yourself in the head? Just once. 7-9 now, just a 2-point game. Brooke was cruising to a gold medal and now Annalie Waters has the crowd behind her. She might be in trouble. Baseline to baseline. This is a long rally. Forehand. Leigh tucks one in there. Brooke gets to it. Oh my goodness. Wow, what a rally. Oh! Leigh pulls it off. 1 point game. 8-9 now. Brooke Buckner gonna hit this one in the net. We got a tie game here at game 2. 9-9. Leigh serving. This is in the net. Leigh has a game point. High fiving fans. And so game point to force a third game here in the gold medal match. It happens. We've got a 3-game match. Every single match on Sunday is going the full length so far. I love it. So Leigh out in front 2-0 here in game 3. But look at this. Brooke Buckner hits a crazy shot. She's like, I can get the crowd on my side too. Brooke, you got to start high-fiving fans. Like, that's the moment right there. So 1-2, Brooke Buckner. Big overhead, tied up at 2. 2-4 for Leigh. Baseline. That was long. So it's 3-4. Lee's like, come on, crowd. This worked last time. Let's see if it can work again. 3-4 here. Watch this point. Leigh running right to left. All the way back to the right. Gets that ball. Back to the left. Can't get to that one. What happened to her over on that right side? Just running all over the place. Watch out, ball boy. Pushes off of him. So Leigh up 9-5. A lot of space to work with. That's right on the line. My goodness. Up at the kitchen. Nice get there. Puts it the other way. Brooke gets to it, but that's wide. 1 more point to go. Leigh Waters has match point. High-fiving fans. Let's see if it works. Match point. Tui comes up to the kitchen. Puts that one there. That's wide. Leigh. Wow. That was a tough one. Brooke Buckner gave her a run for her money. Wow. I mean, I really thought Brooke was going to pull that one off. Little disappointed that she didn't. Good to know that she can really take her far. It just seems like she's so close to beating her. Someone's gonna do it soon, I think. Whether it's Brooke or Caitlin Christian. Uh-oh, looks like Sign Lady's got competition. We love you, Leigh Waters. Probably not the best colors to use, but I get it. You're going for watercolors. I think you gotta do a little black outline, a little bit thicker on the, just my 2 cents. Other Sign Ladies like, look, I'm a pro at this. I get it. You guys are trying to get in my space. Sign Lady's top dog. Plus, it's like, what? You guys brought 1 sign? Sign Lady's got like 7. Hey guys, real quick, just want to take a second to plug the Etsy store. If you're a fan of Sorry Not Sorry and you want to help support the show, then consider heading on over to the Etsy store. The link is down in the description below. Go get yourself a shirt. Maybe wear it to a PPA tournament or just wear it to the pickleball courts. Or if you're looking for other ways to support the channel, you could head on over to patreon.com/sorrynotssorrypickleball. On there, we got a few different tiers. Comes with a few different perks, so go check it out. For as little as $5 a month, you could help support what I'm doing. Already got a few people on there that I really want to take a second to thank. Rob, Allie, Eddie, Jana, Jason, Jeff, the Pickleball Jones. Thank you guys so much for your support. And so once again, if you guys do find value in what I'm doing here and you want to help support, head on over to patreon.com/sorrynotssorrypickleball. All right, next up, let's do men's singles. We're going to start here at the semifinal match between Federico Stakstrud, who's taking on Hunter Johnson. Hunter Johnson coming off a gold medal 2 weeks ago in Tucson. Federico Stakstrud did terrible in Tucson. He was playing with a Adidas paddle for the first time. He bailed on it. He's back to using a Yola. Adidas said, hey, it's cool, man. We get it. We'd rather you win than play with our paddle. And it seemed to have worked. All right, here we go. Game 1. Hunter Johnson up 2-0. Did I say he's up? Because he's down. Oh my gosh. What happened? Just ankles giving up mid-point. Looking back at the court like, did they not flatten the court before we hopped on? Is it my shoes? I feel like his shoes were just too good. Like if his shoes were a bit more slippery, he would have been fine. What's hilarious is he won this point and Fed is like, hey, he fell in the kitchen. I mean, the ball was off the bounce, so no foot fault, but it would have been if he hit it out of the air. I love this so much. It makes it seem like this random dude is Paris Todd. Yes, this is Hunter's girlfriend, the guy in the black shirt and the white hat. It's 4-1 here, and look at this shot. Hunter Johnson off the net, down the line. Fed calls it wide. He's avoiding eye contact. It looks like it's in. It's a close call.
Ooh, okay. I think Hunter has a case here.
To be honest, it might even be 51% out. So they overturn it, it's in. Now, that means that since Hunter got it correct, Fed loses his free challenge as basically a punishment. Now here on 6-1, watch this. Hunter hits a serve wide. That's Fed's call. Hunter challenges that too. That does look wide, so that looks like that was the right call. Now Hunter loses a free challenge, and he tells Fed, you have no challenges. But Fed is confused. I don't think he realized that he lost a challenge from that first one. He's like, it's a tough call, man. As if the ref's gonna be like, you know what, you were right. Let's just give it back. That was a tough call. So Hunter ends up with a 9-2 lead, just destroying Fed. Look at this point, though. Comes up all the way to the left, angle to the right. Fed gets it there. Tweener! Oh, he was gonna get that to land, but Fed was there. That was a cool point. So here comes Fed now. Look at this. Forehand. Winner. What a shot. Gets it to 3-9. Fed up at the kitchen. Big overhead. 4-9. How about a 2-y? Cross court. Wow, what a shot. 5-9 on 5-9. Watch this. This is a weird point. Check this out. Drops it in. A lot of spin on that. Oh, and then they're just pegging the ball at each other. Look at you guys pegging each other. Just two friends, two guys pegging each other softly. That would have been a sick point if he got it over. Fed gets it all the way to 8-9. He's 1 point away from tying this thing up. Comes up to the kitchen. Doesn't even matter. Hunter hits that into the net, and we've got a tie game at 9. Tied up at 9. Hunter could not get a point. But finally, watch this. Fed, forehand. That's just wide. Hunter Johnson's got a game point. Fed fights him off, and then look at this. That's wide. We're tied up at 10. So Fed looking to take his first lead of the game. Watch this. 2-y down the line. That's popped up and out. So Fed has himself a game point now. He was down 2-9. This is crazy. Trying to drop it in. He's stuck back at the baseline, and that's wide and long from Hunter. Oh, Hunter Johnson blew it. Had plenty of chances. Fed coming all the way back to take game 1. So here we go, game 2, and hold up. Ref's got to stop it. There's people walking behind him. Fed hates it when people are walking around at the start of a point. Look, he's telling everybody, he's like, guys, you got to stop. So here we go. It's 0-0. Fed serving. And he's like, you got to be kidding me. We got to wait again. Now he's getting angry.
That's right.
He's going to handle this himself.
The Loong Garnett combo. I mean, that was a team that...
So we end up tied at 8. Hunter Johnson, 2-y, down the line. Hits it. Takes the lead, 9-8. Next point for him. He's going to stay back on the baseline. Comes up now. Trying to hit an angle. Going down the line. Going to that same spot. Fed's backhand. Look at that. It works. Gets it to game point. Trying to force a third game. Fed trying to make his way back into this. It's 8-10 here. Backhand. He's going to drop this one in. Drop another one. Perfect. Foot fault. Didn't even need the foot fault. He gets it to 9-10. So Fed on 9-10, trying to tie this thing up and force some extra pickleball. Clips the back line. Hunter calls it long. Fed challenges. Game already filled with challenges. We get another one here. That is in for sure. Fed's like, look at the screen. You see that? Fed's like, everybody wants to call me a hook. But nobody says anything to Hunter Johnson when he hooks somebody. So tied up at 10, Hunter serving, and that's in the net from Fed. Hunter has game point. And so on game point for Hunter Johnson. Hits the line. Oh, Fed calls it out. Hunter's going to challenge this one. He doesn't have a free challenge, though. So let's see. Oh, that is a terrible angle. Is that all we got? I mean, it looks like it's probably in. Let's see what he's got to say.
Review, the call stands.
Oh, they keep it. Hunter is very upset. He gets a technical warning. He's like, hold up. Hunter's like, yo, you got to use the other camera.
Yep. Paul's gonna stand as you air on the way.
Ref's like, I'm sorry, I don't know. I was just told to say this. He's got a fair gripe. I mean, they're using like the camera from the baseline. They got to use the camera from the sideline. What the heck happened to that camera? This is the camera in question. So it looks like the ref is gonna call in Don Stanley, the head ref. And they'll talk a little bit more about it. Fed just chilling. He's like, I need a timeout. Laughing. Ref's like, can you please hurry up? The crowd is getting angry. And here he comes, our hero, Don Stanley, the head ref in the red hat. A lot of downtime. By the way, I think I remember these two people from Tucson. They've got some interesting outfits they're rocking. They're like, hurry up and start playing again. The acid's kicking in. Lines are just imaginary, man. There's no such thing as lines, so why are we even fighting? It's all just a construct of society. We got a third sign person. Tyson, where you at? Too much bedroom cardio? What kind of a T is that? It's like an arrow. So, from what I could hear, it sounds like they're saying to Hunter, hey, you get a technical warning because you lost the challenge, but if you're going to have Don Stanley take a look and assess the situation, if they don't overturn this call, then that's another technical warning, which is a loss of a point, which would mean that Fed would get another point, and then it's a tie game. And it's, I mean, that's going to be tied up at 11. You really don't want to risk that, but if you really believe that that call was in, then maybe you go for it. Says it's up to you. What do you want to do? Your risk. We had this happen, I think it was a few weeks back at this point. Zane Navratil and Travis Redmeyer. So they have Don Stanley look at the call now. A little bit weird. Wow, so the head ref comes in and overturns the other ref's call. That is huge. This is kind of a weird system. Like what? You get to just say, I don't like that you reviewed my call. I want somebody else to come in and review my call. Obviously, I just want the call to be right, just like everybody else. But it is weird that you could just do this. So that means that Hunter wins game 2. We're headed to game 3 to decide this one. Who's going to go to a gold medal match? Let's see. Here we are in game 3. 0-1 for Fed at the baseline. Can't get one in there to drop in. Hunter puts it in a great spot and Fed smacks the ball.
Treated with that shot right.
Oh, ball abuse. That's tough though now because since he has a technical warning, you know, if he loses a challenge and he doesn't have a free challenge, that's going to be a point. 0-1 still for Fed. Driving, coming up to the kitchen. Look at this. We're going to get a little cat and mouse. We're going to go cross court. Back and forth, puts it down the line, pops it up, overhead winner, tied up at 1. So it's 5-2 here now. Hunter Johnson with a sizable lead. That's long. Fed getting a little angry. Uh-oh. Don't abuse the ball. Stay calm, Fed. Don't do anything stupid. Uh-oh.
Continuing to unfold. More to come.
Technical warning. Oh, no. He's like, wait, no, I didn't mean that to you. Oh, shoot. So Hunter is going to go up 7-2 off of Fed cursing. Oh, I thought it was cursing. He just throws the ball. He's like, can I have the ball? Go get it, ref. Oh, I love Fed so much. And a Bright hiding her face. She's like, oh, gosh. Fed wants to call Don Stanley back. He's debating it. He's like, well, shoot, I don't want to lose another point here, but at the same time, seems like he was just trying to throw the ball to Hunter Johnson's side and not throw it away from the ref. I'm guessing that's his argument. Don Stanley is just so over this. So let's see what happened.
The ref was called out to dispute the lead ref's technical warning and awarding of a point. The head ref has upheld the technical warning. That results in an additional technical warning to Mr. Staksrud, an additional point to Mr. Hunter. We'll resume play.
So here we are because Fed Staksrud called over Don Stanley.
Wow, so 8-2 now. So 2-8 now for Fed, for finally playing pickleball again. And look at this. Ball down the line. Hunter calls it out. Fed's like, well, I guess we're going to challenge. If he loses this, Hunter's going to get an additional point. Oh man, this is such a strange match. Let's see. I mean, that looks like it was in. I mean, I think it's a good challenge.
We stand corrected.
If it doesn't go his way, is he gonna call the head ref back again? Let's see. Okay, it was in. Hunter, are you gonna call the head ref? So it's 9-4 to Hunter Johnson. This just gets so crazy. First off, this rally is insane. Look at this. Hunter Johnson gets this ball off of what seems like the post. Fed doesn't play it because he's like, it hit the post. But he didn't make a call technically, so they called it a point for Hunter Johnson. And so now, now Fed has to challenge this. I feel like everybody is just frustrated. Fed, Hunter, these refs, the crowd. I was wrong before. Fed does still have a free challenge because we're in the third game here. But since Hunter lost the last challenge, he is out of free challenges. Fed over this. Look at Fed. Look at Fed. Ah! Middle finger. Let's go. Another middle finger. Oh, yes. You know you got a great tournament when you get a middle finger in it. It's been so long since we've had one. Oh, solid. Everybody saw it on the screen. Overturned. Fed is chilling. He's not even getting up yet. So Hunter Johnson has match point at 10-5. Finally, we are here. He pulls it off. Oh man, what a long singles match. 97 minutes. All right, so Hunter takes down the #1 seed to head to the gold medal match. He's taking on the #1 seed in all of our hearts. You know, we feel like Ben is truly probably the best player. It's just been a while, I feel like, since he's been to a singles final. So here we go, game one. Ben Johns up 1-0, and look at this, up at the kitchen, goes right at the body. Probably a bad choice. Ben up 2-0. So we're all tied up at 7. Watch this shot. Hunter Johnson, forehand, comes to the left, another forehand down the line, hits the winner, takes the lead 8-7. So Hunter gets the lead to 9-7 against Ben. Forehand, Ben up at the kitchen, hits a ball right on the line. Ben thinks it's in, Hunter calls it out. We're gonna get a challenge. That is so close, but I think that's in. Let's hear it.
Hunter is already sending the ball over to the other side.
After review.
The ref is like, I'll wait. I'll wait for you all to be quiet.
The call is overturned.
This is like when you were a kid and your teacher would just stop talking until everybody was quiet.
We got the wave going.
After review, the call is overturned. The ball was in.
Either that or she's feeling the crowd so much she just wanted to build the suspense. After review, the call is...
We got the wave going.
In! That would have been the dopest way to do it. So Ben gets it to a 1-point game, but Hunter Johnson serving again on 9-8. Ben up at the kitchen. That's how he likes to play. He doesn't believe in the baseline. Look at that angle with the backhand. Oh, can't get that one over. So Hunter gets it to a game point, 10-8. So Ben gets it to 9-10. Now watch this. Oh, that ball was so long. Ben didn't call it. Wow. They actually pull up the replay in the corner. That might have been in, actually. Shout out to Ben for not hooking people. Another chance on 9-10 for Ben. That one's for sure in. He's back at the baseline trying to drop it in. Hits the net. Comes up. Backhand. Drops it in. What a shot from Ben. Tied up at 10. And so Ben Johns now has game point here in game one. On 11-10, up at the kitchen. Gosh, I love this style of play. It's so much more fun than baseline to baseline. Look at that. That's wide. Ben Johns takes game one. Hunter Johnson had to take a medical timeout here in game two. He's down big. Ben is up 5-0. Hunter Johnson trying to do anything. Can't get a spot anywhere on the court. Ben is all over the place. Gets it to 6-0. So Ben gets it to 10-1. This second game, absolute blowout. Ben Johns gets a men's singles gold medal. They let Sign Lady on the court now? They're like, just stand right there on camera. We'll let you on the court. Wow, Ben. All right, next up, we've got mixed doubles. We're going to start here at this semifinal match. We've got Dekel Bar teaming up with Anna Bright, and they're taking on the number 1 seed, Anna-Leigh Waters and Ben Johns. Before the match, Ben switching up the shoes. He's got these ones on. I guess those had a hole in it, so then he switched to pink Skechers and doesn't like those. And so now he's going with these like blue Babolat's. So 3 pairs and we haven't even started yet. So here we go, game 1. Speed up from Anna-Leigh. Look at Dekel Bar all over the place. The lob over his head. What a flick to get it to land. And Ben just puts it away nice and easy. Ben and Anna-Leigh up 2-0. It's 3-3 here. And watch this, ATP from Anna Bright. They take the lead 4-3. 4-3 now, watch this. Dekel Bar pops it up, gets it to land. 5-3 now. So it's 4-8. Ben and Anna-Leigh down. Watch this, the Ernie. Anna-Leigh is there, great defense. We're still going. Anna-Leigh speeds up through the middle. It works, 5-8 now. So we got a tight game. Anna Bright, Dekel Bar up by 1. It's 8-7. Look at this. Great defense from Dekel Bar. Just ready to take on anything Ben Johns gives them. Just getting it back over, though. Can't quite get a good ball to get them back to the kitchen. Finally drops one in. Here they come. They get up. We're dinking now. ATP from Anna-Leigh, defended by Dekel Bar. He's killing it right now. Anna Bright gets that, and Ben hits it in the net. 9-7 now. So Ben and Anna-Leigh get it to 8-9, trying to tie it up. Big drive from Ben. Dink to Anna Bright, who lobs it up. Ben, overhead, winner. We're tied at 9, but hold up. So we've got a challenge of a foot fault on Ben. Let's take a look. I mean, his foot is definitely on the line right there, but does he drag it? Between the sun on the court and his blue shoes that he chose, it's kind of tough to tell. So they call no fault. I gotta say, I think the shoes may have helped him there. Since there was no call originally, it's not like they're gonna just call it if they don't see it. But maybe if he was wearing those pink Skechers, they would have saw that he didn't touch the ground. So game point for Ben and Anna-Leigh, and that's long from Ben. Anna Bright, Dekel Bar have another chance. So 9-10, looking to tie it. Dekel Bar with the big drive. Ben can't hang. We're tied at 10 on 10-10. Now looking to take a lead. Big drive. That works too. Oh no. So Anna Bright and Dekel Bar, they have a game point now. So game points. 11-10. The drive from Dekel Bar. Wow. Every single time they got a point. The last 3 points, it was Dekel Bar with a big drive into the net. So they take game 1, 12-10. That is huge. All of last year, they only lost 1 match, and that was to Anna Bright. She was partnered up with Daescu. Anna-Leigh Waters and Ben looks like they might lose to Christian Alshon and Hurricane Tyra Black recently, but they pulled it off, so they have been vulnerable. It's going to be tough to pull this off. So here we go, game 2, Ben and Anna-Leigh up 3-1 early on. Big drive from Anna-Leigh coming in, ripping the ball. That's slowed down off the net. The lob, Anna Bright's there, dropping it in. Ben keeping her back. She's on her heels. Dekel Bar comes over. We switch sides. Anna Bright on the left. Ben going after her. Dinking to her. Oh, and then she hits the floater. So game point for Ben and Anna-Leigh. Dekel Bar fights them off with an ATP with the backhand. They've got another chance to come back here. Another game point here. Dekel Bar is just a wall. Look at this. Just getting everything. The hands. My goodness. Hits the winner. Wow. And so we got game point once again. It's 10-7 here. Look at this. The attack from Anna Bright. The Ernie from Dekel Bar. Good defense from Anna-Leigh Waters. She's pumped. They're going to a third game to decide this one. Ben and Anna-Leigh here in game 3 up 2-1. Watch this. Anna-Leigh going to stay out wide. Hits a shot down the middle. Looked like it was going to be an ATP. I don't know how she pulled that off. Gets it to 3-1. So we are tied up at 5. Anna Bright drops it in the middle, and oh no. They take the lead off of some confusion from Ben and Anna-Leigh. Ben and Anna-Leigh got a 7-6 lead, and look at this. Anna Bright calls it out before Anna Leigh even hit it. 8-6 now. Ben John serving in the net. So no. That leads to this on 6-8. Dekel Bar with the Ernie down the middle. 1 point game. So Ben and Anna Leigh up 9-7. They're very close to taking this match. Ben going soft, resetting. Hits the angle. Dekel Bar. Backhand. Dink. Pokes one through the middle. They get the serve back. So 7-9. Just a 2 point game. Anna Bright drops it in. ATP. Ben defends it. We're back up at the kitchen. Dinkin. The lob from Anna Bright. Nails it. Drop in from Anna Leigh. Dekel Bar with the Ernie. Wow, he pulls it off. It's a 1 point game. 8-9. And on 8-9, looking to tie it. Dekel Bar with a drive that Ben can't hang with. We're tied up at 9. Anna Leigh is going to challenge something here. I mean, she's very clearly just using this as a timeout. It's kind of funny. She's challenging a fault. The ref is like, ugh, really? I think Anna Bright is a little annoyed at that. So very next point, momentum stopped a little bit. Tied up at 9. Anna Bright going to Anna Leigh. Waters who speeds up. That's off the net, and Anna Bright can't get to it. Oh, that must be so frustrating for Anna Bright. Watch what she says on this replay. Watch her mouth. Let's go. She said a bad word. So anyways, 9-9 again. Look at this. Quick little hands battle. Back to Dinkin. Anna Bright to Anna Leigh. Again. Who's going to speed it up? Getting dragged out wide. Look at this. Dekel Bar finds the open space. And so on 9-9, one more chance for them. That's just long. Oh, no. Almost worked. We've got 9-9 Dekel Bar and Anna Bright serving now. So here we go. Let's see. And the return's in the net. Oh, Ben Johns. Choking. Match point for Anna Bright and Dekel Bar. So here we go. Match point would be a huge upset. He goes soft. Oh, and that's in the net. Anna Bright, your turn. You've done this before. You could do it again. Let's see. I believe in you, Anna Bright. Let's see. On 10-9, game 3 for the win. Drops it in. Anna Bright dinking to Ben. Ben goes to Dekel Bar. Backhand to the middle. Back to Ben. Anna to Anna Leigh. Uh-oh, here we go. No speed up. Dink into Ben. Oh, Anna Bright speeds up and hits it on the line. Wow! They pull it off. Biggest upset of the weekend. Anna Bright and Dekel Bar take down Ben Johns and Anna Leigh Waters. No way. That is crazy. Anna Bright for the oh, look at Ben screaming. What happened? Who is he screaming at? Is he screaming at himself? What is he saying? Sir, can I get your autograph? Ben, let me get your autograph. No! Oh, man. Ben choked. I mean, look, Anna Bright played great. So did Dekel Bar. Dekel Bar played amazing in this match. So they earned it. But at the same time, it did not help Ben and Anna Leigh that Ben choked on one of the serves and that return there at the end. That is crazy. So they're heading to the gold medal match. And so Anna Bright and Dekel Bar are going to take on the Johnson siblings, Jorja Johnson and J.W. Johnson. So game 1, it's 4-1 for the Johnsons. Watch this. Off the net, ATP defended by Jorja. They get it to 5-1. Johnson's just absolutely destroying Dekel Bar and Anna Bright. They take game 1, 11-1. Game 2, 1-1. Look at this. Ernie from Jorja. 2-3 here. Dekel Bar with an Ernie of his own. And Anna Bright down the middle. They tie it up at 3. So it's 8-9 here. Johnson's coming back in it. Off the net once. Off the net twice. Off the net 3 times for the winner. My goodness. We're tied up at 9. Johnson's starting to come back. Dekel Bar and Anna Bright gotta stop them. The Ernie down the middle. Anna Bright cleans it up. They're able to get the serve back. A chance to take a lead here again. And so game point for Anna and Dekel. They pull it off. They take game 2, 11-9 on 2-2 here in game 3. Check this out. Let's get a firefight going. Dekel Bar holding it down in the middle. Let's go. Anna Bright, get involved. Oh! So we've got game point now for the Johnsons. 10-6 here in game 3. The ATP. Dekel Bar's there to clean it up. Overheads for days. Johnsons defending everything. Back on the baseline. Dekel Bar trying to keep them back, hitting the angle. They're up at the kitchen. J.W. Johnson attacks down the line. That catches the line. They take game 3. So game 4, it's 1-1. Big drive from Dekel Bar, and look at that, shake and bake. Anna Bright gets them the lead, 2-1. So Anna Bright, Dekel Bar up by 6. It's 1-7 for the Johnsons. Watch this. J-Dub coming in, body bag on Dekel Bar. On 6-8 now, Johnsons get it to a 1-point game off of that shot. So 8-7 now, Dekel Bar, Anna Bright looking to extend the lead and force a 5th game if they could take this one. Dekel Bar going after Jorja. Jorja keeping it alive. Good reset. And then watch Jorja right here. The Ernie! Wow! And on 8-9, Johnson's looking to tie it. The lob up. Jorja's there. Uh-oh, we're all scrambling. Dekel Bar's up at the kitchen. And that's down the line for a winner. We're tied up at 9. But Anna and Dekel get it to a game point, trying to force a 5th. The drive from Dekel Bar. The drop from Anna Bright. Dekel couldn't poach it. And look at this, the Ernie. Anna Bright in the middle, going after Jorja. Dekel Bar gets it done. We're headed to a 5th game. Every single doubles match going to 5 games this weekend here at Gold Medal Sunday. This is crazy. Here we go, game 5. Watch this, ATP from Jorja. Is she not the most hyped player in pickleball right now? This match is going so long, the clock just gave up. So Dekel Bar and Anna Bright have the lead here, 4-3, looking to extend it. Jorja Johnson stops that, dead in its tracks. Johnsons end up with the lead, 5-4. We've got Dinkin out wide. ATP defended perfectly on the court. Does J.W. Johnson ever show any emotion? 6-4. The Ernie from Dekel Bar. Look at Jorja just holding it down. She's so good. 7-4 now. 9-4 now, and Dekel Bar just falling apart. Oh, just crumbling. So we've got match point for the Johnsons. This would be their first gold in quite a bit. Let's see, can they pull it off? We're at the kitchen. Speed up from Jorja, gets it done. Wow, what another great match. This is crazy. Would have been cool to see Dekel Bar and Anna Bright pull it off after beating Anna Leigh and Ben, but J-Dub and Jorja are good. Almost makes me wonder what would have happened had they played Anna Leigh and Ben. Hard to argue with the fact that this might have been the reason why they were able to get the gold. It's just a little bit better matchup for the Johnsons. Haven't been quite able to figure out how to beat Ben and Anna Leigh. Ironically, they did beat Ben and Anna Leigh quite a bit years ago on this court. Regardless, you just got to play who's in front of you. They got it done. They got the gold medal. First one since 2023. Jorja's so happy. Is it just me, or was this the best tournament I've probably in years? I mean, this was just so much fun. Like, every single gold medal match was great. We had so many great semifinal matches. Pickleball's in a great spot right now. This is so much better than the last 2 years where you kind of knew who was going to win most matches. At this point, besides maybe women's singles, every single match is up for grabs. All right, well, that's going to do it for the highlights of this weekend in Mesa. Before we move on, let's do Hooks of the Week. All right, Hooks of the Week is brought to you by Close Call Replay. Close Call Replay is a production company that essentially has super duper slow-mo. Why is that important? Well, in pickleball, the players call their own out calls. And as pickleball continues to grow and get more important, gambling is going to be a part of this someday. If you watch pro pickleball at all, we all know that it can get really frustrating when we see calls go wrong. It happens in every sport, but the thing that saves it is that there's some sort of challenge or replay system. And so Close Call Replay has that down to a science. They literally have an AI ball tracker. So the minute that ball hits the ground, their AI ball tracker knows exactly if that was in or out. And it gives you like a percentage breakdown. It'll literally be like 51% in. Close Call Replay is huge. I mean, it really is just making people take this game a lot more serious. I've talked to many people and they tell me their biggest objection for watching pro pickleball is that they just can't get past the fact that the players call their own balls. The thing is, they were watching before Close Call Replay existed. So now that Close Call Replay is here and it's an option, let's go support them. So go follow them on social media. All the links for their information are down below. Challenge systems are important because when they're not there, as you're about to see, it can get a little bit frustrating. Coming in at number 2, look at this one. Zane Navratil and Hunter Johnson.
I swear it was this. No, ref.
Michael Lloyd, Todd Foe begging the ref, being very kind about it. They're like, I really think that was in. Zane playing dumb. I didn't see it.
The call's out. Hey, I can't. Side out. I missed it, but I think it was in.
Michael Lloyd is so nice. Let's take a look one more time. What do we think? Oh, that's so in. And coming in at number 1, check this out. Rob Cassidy and Gabe, the Badger Weinbach. They call that serve out. Let's take another look at this. We'll slow it down frame by frame. Ooh, I mean, that's way too tough to tell. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't catch on the frame. They end up giving them the ball back. They say, fine, just take the freaking point. If you're going to argue about it. And Dave is so upset. He's like, you know what? I'm going to call a timeout. That's it. Smack your hand. Super hard. It doesn't end there, though. Check this point out. Nice rally. Pokes one through. They call it out. The Badger took that personally. Watch this. He thought about hooking him there. Decided against it. So they end up getting the serve back. Check this out. Oh! That is brutal. We don't even need to slow it down. That is not clearly out. Let's see this. Frame by frame. I mean, this is just a joke. Oh, look at that. I mean, just so clearly landing in the blue. Oh, Dave, the Badger Weinbach, you get the hook of the week. All right, well, that's going to do it for our recap of the Mesa Cup. Before we get out of here, let's play a round of Partner Body Bag Winner Off the Net.
Partner Body Bag Winner Off the Net. Partner Body Bag Winner Off the Net. Leigh Jansen Winner Off the Net. Dyson McGuffin Winner Off the Net. Leigh Waters Body Bag. James McDonald Body Bag. Sorry not sorry Winner Off the Net. Sorry not sorry. Partner.
All right, Partner Body Bag Winner Off the Net, the game where I'm giving 3 people in the pickleball world, and I got to decide who I'd partner with, who I'd body bag, and who I hit a winner off the net against. This week, our 3 people are, starting with number 1, we got to do Sign Lady. Number 2, we got to do the tie-dye, bucket hat wearing, acid tripping pickleball couple. And number 3, we're going to do Paris Todd. All right, who are we going to partner with, who are we going to body bag, and who are we going to hit a winner off the net against? You know, I used to be on Sign Lady's side, but ever since she's got a little bit more fame, she's getting known out in the pickleball world, I think it's starting to get to her head. She really upset me when she's just playing both sides. Now, I'm not saying that she deserves a body bag, but I think I'm going to hit a winner off the net against her, just to kind of show her a lesson. Then I think I'm going to body bag the tie-dye shirt, hat, pants, socks, tie-dye everything person. Only because I know they won't get mad at me. They'll just be super chill. Most likely because they're under the influence of something. And then that means I'm going to partner with Paris Todd, who does look a little bit different. All right, well, there you have it. That's going to do it for this week's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Before you head out of here, please go ahead and hit that like button real quick. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Also, hit the notification bell too. Share this episode with your pickleball friends. This is a great tournament to share. If you got anybody who's kind of on the cusp of becoming a pro pickleball fan, definitely leave me a comment down below. Tell me what your favorite match was. We had so many great moments this weekend. Do you think J-Dub and Jorja could have beat Ben and Annalie? Do you think Ben Johns is actually the #1 singles player? Do you think Anderi Daescu is actually the #1 men's doubles player? Anyways, be sure to tell me what you guys think. I always love hearing from you guys. Next week, we've got another episode of Family Feud coming out. It's going to be a great one. If you haven't seen it already, there's already 2 episodes of Family Feud out. If you have no idea what Family Feud is, it's Family Feud, the game show, but with a pickleball twist. Last week, we had the PPA pros on, and PPA was their team name. It stood for the Pro Peggers Association. And that team consisted of Leigh Jansen, Michael Lloyd, Camilla Zolvetti, and Ava Ignatowicz. They took on some pickleball fans. It was an awesome episode. Probably one of my favorite things I've ever done. There was just so many hilarious moments. You guys have to go check that out. In 2 weeks, we'll be back with another PPA tournament. Once again, thanks so much, everybody, for watching. We'll see you back next week. Take care.
Forgiveness is more than saying sorry.